kick off YouTube. And hopefully we've got sound this time. Looks like we have. Just going to test the video. Do you chuck some dice in your tray, Aidan? Or your petri dish?
I'm just manoeuvring said tray about just to get better.
Shall I call it the petri dish cam? Oh, we got Jack. Yeah.
Cool. We just run out of electricity.
No, really?
Yeah, we've just put the emergency electricity on, but
You've run out of electricity.
I didn't realise we were live.
I thought this was going to be the perfect stream, and then bosh, first minute in.
Well, literally from dark. My PlayStation's just rebooting.
Aidan's not even tested his petri dish. Oh, there we go. Nice. 5 and 3.
We're right.
Okay, we'll give you a minute then whilst you get power. Oh, awesome. Last stream for a while and run out of electricity. It's like we scripted this.
Fast enough.
It's looking good, Aidan. You've zoomed out a bit there.
Yeah, I'm just trying to work out where's best to place it.
Place your dish.
Place the old petri dish.
What I need to do is get some graphics around the edge of those and have like accursed cams or something. Let's get a few more going. Anyway, while still getting power back, Vicky, do you remember if we did the darkness roll for the start of the fresh turn, or did we just end the turn and leave it? I can't remember.
No, I think we just ended the turn and left it.
Okay.
Unusual.
Well, whilst you're doing your thing, shall I use the spinner to do darkness?
The old meat swing.
Meat swing. There we go.
Yeah, don't do it.
Let's let it go. Yeah, let's be kind. It looks. Oh! I'm pretty sure that's a 2, isn't it?
It is 2.
That would have been grim. Right. Well, I'll start an exploration whilst Vicky and Jack are sorting out their blackout.
I've not seen my flat that dark in a long time. Literally, everything just
It's like you rolled 1 for darkness.
And it arrived. Style, yeah.
Well, it's a corridor, nothing interesting, but it has moved onto a red, so it's going to be an encounter or an event. Aidan, do you want to do the honours in your new dish?
Oh. What's that mean?
What did you get? Was it a 1?
A 1.
I think it's monsters, I think. What we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a short corridor. So it's a dead end, kind of a pain, because we've got to, if this was an event, we could have just left this room. But we can't. And encounter wise, we've got 1d6 plus 2 crawlers and 4 crawler eggs. That's really irritating.
What's the crawler eggs?
Like how?
I'll let Vicky explain that one.
What was the question?
Aidan wants to know what crawler eggs are.
They're basically what spawn the crawlers. So, as fast as we're killing these crawlers, sometimes the eggs can be spewing them faster. But they have really low initiative. They will go last. I think they're something like initiative 1 or 2. They've got 1 behaviour, which means they don't spawn anything. They just kind of sit quiet for a turn. So they don't attack as such. They just give you more creatures to fight.
Right.
Annoyingly though, their health is really high.
Yeah, I'm going to be totally reliant on you guys because they're probably all going to come at me because I'm in the least amount of armour.
Last time we fought these, they swarmed every single time, so we didn't really get a chance to pick off the eggs for a little while because we were having to manage the hordes of crawlers that were swarming.
Right.
So basically, what's the term? They're arse bandits.
Controversial.
Right, so the eggs.
You never hear me using a term like that.
They use far worse. So the crawler eggs are initiative 1, like Vicky said. They don't move. But what are we level 3, aren't we?
Mhm.
So they have 28 health each.
Yeah, I remember that.
They also have a perk if Aiden, do you want to roll in your dish?
1.
Okay, 1. So spores. Any accursed starting their turn within 2 squares to 1 or more eggs must pass an endurance 2 test or gain 1d3 poison.
That's harsh.
Jesus.
That is really harsh. Hi, Jack. They've got an endurance of 7 as well, which is pretty high.
That is
Liam,
high.
I think you need to crossbow.
Yeah, probably is a good shout. So that's the crawler eggs. So I've chucked the card there. I've dimmed the lights a bit, so I don't know if you can see the stats if you have electricity.
I was going to say, life? What are they?
And then the crawlers themselves, I mean, they're pretty weak, but if they do a swarm attack, it's pretty nasty. So they've got a health of 6. They've got a movement of 8. They can just move through things, which is annoying. Their initiative 8 as well, which is high. Their endurance is only 4. And usually they get 1 attack, which hits on a 6+, but if they get a swarm attack, it's horrible. And they've got 2 strength. And do you want to roll a perk again, Aiden?
6.
6. So what they got? Nephilim skulls. Ugh, they're -1 to hit.
3.
So we start off with 1d6 plus 2. So do you want to do a d6 roll as well?
Oh no.
Was it a 6?
Yeah.
Oh god.
They keep coming back for the amount of models you've got. So, say there's 10 crawlers to start with. If we take them out and the eggs spawn more, say we take 6 out, it'll put another 6 on the board potentially, or 4 on the board, what it is. However, if we'd only taken 1 out of total, and they each spawn a spider, we'll actually only get 1 back because we physically can't put more models on the board.
Right, okay.
Well, yeah, there's currently 4 excess spiders in the box. You can never have more on the board than there are models available, but if they die and you take the model off, you can bring the model back, so they could, could be endless. So who wants to kick off? Have you got your power back? Are you still in the dark?
No, power's back, everything's on.
We are running.
We
Cool.
are running and we can hear you again because that's what well, apart from the fact the lights went out, the first thing I noticed was I couldn't hear you anymore. Wi-Fi back to my data. It just settled on that so I could hear you again. And then obviously we put the emergency electricity back on, so Wi-Fi kicked in and then I couldn't hear you for ages.
It's a well-oiled machine. Jack, I think, is up first, isn't he?
Always.
Am I in the front row or am I hiding around the corner?
You're hiding around the corner actually. Let me shove the pencil next to you. I don't know if you're stealthed or not.
No, that's
Unfortunately, I am not.
why you weren't in the front row.
Yeah, but so unfortunately, no, I'm not. There's not a huge amount I could realistically do.
Your wrist bows might be quite good for just mowing down the crawlers because they're not high endurance.
No, it's the best I'm going to be able to do for the moment. So if I move diagonally north to west. So I'm behind the necro scrote.
Yep.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Behind the scrote.
I'm just going to hang behind Liam's dandelies.
Yep.
It's the last chance we're going to get for a few weeks, Jack. So, inhale deeply.
Oh, the musk. Right, well, I shall take fire at one of the two in the doorway.
Okay. So, let's go for the southern one then. They're -1 to hit.
Yeah. But the wrist crossbow is +1 to hit, so
It's
still
standard.
hitting on 4. So I hit, and I hit for a whopping. Get that one right.
How much health does a crawler have again?
6.
Oh, yeah.
That's not terrible.
Oh, what weapons are you using this turn? Aiden, are you cleaving and stuff, or are you flailing?
I will get the old sword out because these things I can cleave through one hit quite happily, can't I? So.
Yeah, I'm going to crossbow it.
Right, well, that first one got a whopping, let's say, 8.
8. So
Yeah.
it'd be 4 damage. They are
They are, yeah. Endurance 4.
4 wounds.
Okay.
That's a miss. That's as missing as a missing thing can be.
Not present then.
Balls.
Right there.
Who's up next then? Is that Vicky? Oh, what's your initiative, Vicky?
The scrote, technically.
The scrote. I don't think it can really do much, can it?
No.
Maybe if it's... Will it give any body protection if you stood beside it?
No, it only protects the guy summoned it, or woman.
Or I could send it into the room.
I've got nowhere to stick it at the moment. There's absolutely no space in that map tile. It's just full of crawlers and eggs.
Well, I'm going to start with... If I don't keep dropping my dice. I'm going to start with the rapier.
Okay, are you going for the wounded one or the one in front of you?
I was going to start with the one in front of me. So I've hit it. Yep. Let's see what damage I do. 5 plus 4, 9. So it's got 5 wounds.
Okay, that's annoying. Do you want to use your wrist gun, or are you going to hold back?
Hold back. I'm going to use that for the eggs.
Okay.
Yeah, their range is 6, so I am in range, aren't I?
Oh, sorry. I mean, your skill. Your one thing per combat, Jobby.
That one. I think I'll still save it for the eggs.
Okay. So next attack.
I'll hit the one in front of me again, which has critted it, so it's dead.
Okay. Yep. And then, do you want to move after that attack, or are you going to stay put? Because you got.
There's no environment thing. I should be safe in the doorway, shouldn't I?
You should be. The next spot is grey, so I think you'll be relatively safe. And if you do manage to kill the one to the south, Aiden can then, get in and cleavey.
Yeah.
Also, bear in mind those things aren't going to attack you. You're holding the heart.
This is true. They'll avoid me.
And so won't go near Aiden either.
Yeah, Aiden's got light shining out of his arse.
Yeah. Okay.
Amen.
Brother.
Just hit one in front of me again then, rather than the wounded one.
You could, but if you don't do this, you screw up Aiden. I suppose you can move back, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Makes sense. So one in front of you?
I missed it.
Uh-oh.
But I'll step.
You stepping back
Yeah.
before you shoot?
Yeah. So that Aiden can get him. Yeah. I will then shoot shoot the one at the back, directly in front of me. Yeah.
So you're shooting this egg where the pencil is.
4, 5, 6. Yeah, the 6 is comfortable.
They are endurance 7, by the way. They're pretty tough.
Well, I'm going to use my wrist crossbow. Got to hit first. So I'm on a 3.
Yeah, the eggs aren't -1 to hit. You just hit those normally.
Perfect. Well, I rolled a 2.
Okay.
Conveniently.
Still hit.
The 1d6 plus 2. I might.
Oh, Aidan, I've just realised that all these crawlers are probably going to move out the way. You might have a clear run at the eggs.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to use my wrist gun. So it'll be 2d6 plus 5 ultimately.
Vicky, before you shoot, I don't know if it's worth considering, but if you clear out a few crawlers by finishing off the wounded ones, there's actually more chance that they will completely empty out in front of you and swarm round me, leaving a clear path to the eggs.
Yeah, but won't Aiden be in threat range? The ones that are directly behind her.
That is true, yeah.
Frog can just walk off. Just go, yeah, just hit me. Yeah, whatever.
Okay, well. Yeah, well, I'll try
The
and
Petri dish view isn't working, I don't think.
I will roll and hit the one in front of me again then, the spider.
Okay. I'll have a look in a sec, Aidan.
So, I know I've hit it. Let's see what damage I do. No, not a lot.
That's the whole stream. Let me just refresh. Refresh.
Yeah, I can see your dice.
3 wounds.
Yes, there we go.
Was that 3 wounds on the egg, Vicky?
No, the spider directly in front of me.
Oh, you've killed it. Because it only had 1 wound left.
Did it? No, the one directly in front of me.
Yeah, I had a 5 next to it.
No, the 5 was the one that I killed.
They've got 6 life though.
Yeah, but the 5 goes to the spider that's already off the board.
Oh, okay, fair enough. So, how many wounds on the next one? Was it 4?
3.
3, okay.
And I use my last attack to hit it again. Which is a crit, so it's dead.
Okay, cool. So, that's Vicky down. Probably the crawlers next. Initiative 8. Aidan, do you want to roll in your dish?
4.
4. So the crawlers are gonna. Each crawler without a target moves towards the nearest accursed with the least amount of armour and targets them. And each attacks with bite. So it's not a swarm attack, which is good. So, what's your armour values? Mine is a paltry 3.
9.
5.
Oh, that's me screwed then. So, they move 8. They are elusive, can step through squares blocked by other characters. Sphere of the light, crawlers will not move and target an accursed with a torch in their hand or one carrying a cursed heart, unless there's no other target available. I would assume that would include the lantern as well. And they can't be made prone, so they're basically going to bugger off and swarm around me where possible. I'll do the ones at the back first because they can move 8 easily.
Only 3 can get to you, mate.
As this is true.
And 2 of them could be directed at the bollock. All 3 of them could be directed at the bollock, to be fair.
They could. Bollocks, one could go on the golem actually.
Directed to the bot.
Where do you want the other 2 to go? I mean,
The other 2 will be on me, mate.
The other 2, they will be behind Jack, won't they, in the scrope? Because they were not going to come near me or Aiden.
And I've got the next lowest armour anyway.
well, I put 1 on. That's okay. Yeah, they would, wouldn't they? Okay, so Revenant's got 2 up the rear.
2 up the rear and bollocks in front. front of me.
That sounds like a fun night.
It's a bargain.
Who wants to get hit first? These things only hit on a 6+, but if they do hit you, they are doing 2d6 damage plus their paltry strength of 2.
Get on.
Right, Jack has been missed. Second one on Jack has missed him as well. I've got one up my arse, which has just missed. And then I've got 2 more which will probably have to attack me. That's a miss. And then the next one is a miss.
Well, they're hitting 6s, do they?
They do, they're pretty crap. If they do a swarm attack, it's worse because they get +1 bonus for everyone else in the swarm, and then they can hit you on a 2+. It's pretty nasty. You won against Jack and Vicky, against Aidan and Vicky.
They wouldn't hit us though, would they?
Well, it has no choice. They will hit you if they have no other choice.
Oh, well, if it's the one there, then surely it's better off it being on Aiden who can kill it.
Aidan, do you want to take it?
Well, take the hit, yeah.
Take the hit. It's a 2, so it just doesn't even hit you.
Yeah, you should blame me. Just flipping.
Take it.
How many crawlers have we got left?
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's Aidan up next.
You point the old pencil.
You are here. You've got 2 behind you and 1 in front.
2 behind and 1 in front. So, since I can't move, I may as well rest. I think I'm at max stamina anyway. Oh yeah, I'm at max anyway. So there's not really a whole lot I could do but attack, really.
Are you fiddling with your stance?
Yeah, aggressive, of course. Is there any other?
Well, there is, but...
I'd be inclined to hit the 2 behind you. Reason
Yeah,
being,
because then I can cleave. Okay, which one's lower than the other?
They're the same, they're both fresh as a daisy, the ones behind you.
Oh, right, okay. And these are the ones with the little skulls for minus to hit.
They are, yeah, so these ones over
So
here.
Should have had the old flail out, but that's alright, we'll go for the old sword.
So,
Are they demons?
they're demons, they're endurance 4 with 6 life.
So, as long as I can hit the buggers, I'll be laughing. Alright, first one. Nope, missed. Second one. Nope, missed.
What?
Well, it's on 5s, isn't it? So there's only a third chance to hit.
Oh god. Maybe it should have been a flail then, crap.
Yeah.
Oh. There's nothing else you can do.
Scratch my ass. Can't even do that, I'm wearing fucking plate mail armour.
He's got a stick.
Oh, what? So I had high hopes and there's nothing. Okay, I suppose it's my go. My golden, which doesn't hit for toffee, hits on 4+. There's now a 5+ on these stupid things, so I'll go for the one behind Vicky. It's missed. Second attack. Oh, bugger me! It's hit. It's a crit. Okay, so it gets, what does it do? 2d6 damage plus strength of 5. We should nuke it. Oh, that's cocked. Oh, it's bloody hell, it's cocked. 6 + 2 + 5. It's dead, isn't it?
yeah, it's dead.
So it's squished. My golem's actually killed something. Yay. I'm gonna whip the cross. Oh, I can't even use the fecking crossbow because I'm in combat. Oh! Didn't think that through. Oh, well, I can't even stab him now either because I've got a crossbow. What a dick.
Haven't got any sauce left to do your weird cursey thing on the eggy bollocks.
No, because I'm holding the crossbow, I can't channel source.
Ah.
So I actually performed worse than Aidan. So, darkness roll, Aiden.
Yeah, he didn't even manage to scratch his arse.
No. There's me saying, come on to chat and talk tactics. That is not what to do.
What, mess with everything?
Well, I don't know, just to screw it up. It's time for a shot. Aiden, do you want to do darkness roll? Was it a 4?
Alright.
Cool. Vicky, you're up.
Yep. Oh.
Oh no,
yeah.
Jack, sorry, Jack's up.
Yeah. Just thinking what he would do. He's nipped for the loaf. He's back.
Yeah, at least one thing this round hasn't been missed.
What, you going to lav?
Okay, well, there's not a huge amount I can do, but, well, I can start by battering.
If you can get them off me, I could whip my bow out.
Well, that's the thing, is I can only get to one of them by you, so I can go for the one behind you.
That'd be useful.
Which, fortunately, does give me my +1 to hit the back.
Oh, wait a minute. The eggs didn't have their go.
Oh, that's a good shout. Aiden, do you want to roll in a dish again?
The old petri dish. 1.
Eggs. Spawn one crawler in the closest free square to the egg. Use the crawler miniatures taken as trophies if necessary. Make a note to keep track. If all miniatures currently in play, nothing happens. So we've killed 3. So basically a maximum of 3 can emerge, and I'm going to replace the dead 3 with a dice that says 3. So there's now 3 more of them, which is shite.
One's in the box.
Yeah.
You got more in the box.
Oh, that's a good shout. Yeah.
I wish you hadn't said that, but you're right.
Another one comes out in the box. Yeah, so I can put 3 in the dead pile. Oh, crap. So, to be frank, Jack, there's probably no point in killing the one behind me because it's only going to get replaced by more.
There's not a huge amount else I can do to be fair, mate. They're going to keep on swarming.
Let's hope not. No swarming.
Well, fuck it. I will aim for the one south of me then.
Okay. I'm going to get rid of my crossbow.
That's a miss. That's a hit. That's 2d6. 2d6 plus 4. 9 total, so 5 wounds. Which is shitting annoying.
Wrist action.
Yeah, wrist action on the nearly dead one. That is a hit. That's comfortable hell.
That's quite poor taste using wrist action on the nearly dead.
Well,
Giggle.
definitely cracking open a cold one, isn't it?
Right.
God.
That was 8 damage, so another 4 wounds.
That's dead.
So, second attack, I'll go for the one in front of Aiden and Vicky, I guess. Soften it up. That's definitely a hit. Good fucking throw. Okay, that's a bit better. 11 total, so...
He's dead.
Oh, cool, it's dead.
No, they've got 6 life. You need it. Oh no, good shout. Endurance 4. Yeah.
You're only 10 killer.
Yeah, I'm being a fool. Nice. So, is it Vicky next?
It's the testicle.
Yeah, do the testicle first. What are you doing with him?
Well, I don't know if the testicle really helps by moving, does it?
There's no advantage in it moving.
Well, just think if it moves forward 1, there'll be more around Jack. He's doing a better job at taking them out than we are. It might also mean that more of them move the other side of me and Aiden, and we can carve a path.
That is
Right.
true, but it will also open me up to more attacks. Because I will only be able to use it to defend against 2 as opposed to 3. I'll put the scrope behind Vicky then. And then, Vicky, you'll go.
Okay, so I will. I'm not engaged with anyone, am I?
You've got one to the southwest of you at the moment, behind Aidan.
Oh, it doesn't matter with my rapier anyway. I can step, can't I? Ignores threat. Although,
That'll be in range.
yeah, they're not annoyingly.
That one moving forward, then with your next attack, move forward.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stab the one with the pencils on.
Because if we can free up Aidan and get Aidan further down the line, you might have a chance at hitting those eggs.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I've just rolled 5, so that's a hit. Let's see if I can do as good the damage. Yeah, I rolled a 6. Plus my strength of 4, so it's dead.
Go on. Next shot.
I'm going to use my rapier to step forward. I'm then going to use my rapier for my second attack to step forward. So that's it. And I will attack again.
Aidan, what weapon are you switching to?
I might as well get the old, the old flea boy out.
Okay.
Yeah. Good shout. Okay, so 5 plus my strength of 4, so 5 wounds to it.
Okay, yeah, one left.
Annoying. Yeah, I do. But I might as well try and hit the same one. Which is hit. And it's dead.
Okay. Are you moving after that attack?
No, because I don't want to be poisoned by the eggs.
The eggs poison people. What was it? Any accursed starting their turn within 2 squares of 1 or more eggs must do an endurance 2 test or gain 1d3 poison. Yeah. It's grim.
So I'm going to stop there. I'm then going to use my wrist crossbow. Do you want me to do it on spiders or the eggs?
You're cool. I don't have my bow up at the moment.
How many spiders have we got left?
5.
Really? Where are they?
Well, you've got 3 in front of you and you've got 2 behind us. 1 next to me, 1 next to Jack.
Oh. They blend in really well with the board.
Yeah, they don't stand out very well.
No, to be honest, I can't. If it wasn't for the pencil, I wouldn't know where they are at all.
I'll put little 1 dice next to them so you can see them.
Well, that's a good shout. Okay, well, I will hit a spider with my wrist crossbow. My dice says no. I will try again. And I critted that one.
Okay, that's dead.
Yeah, it's most definitely dead.
Okay, so the spider's gonna move. Aidan, do you want to do your dish?
1 again, actually.
Okay, so they're going to move to the nearest target with bugger all armour, so that's going to be me again. So that one go there. That one's already engaging Jack, so probably wouldn't need to move. So that's it. So, Jack, you ready?
Bring it on.
1 on Jack, hits on a 6, has failed, and then got 3 on me. I'm actually going to take them all on. I'll have to take 1 on. No, in fact, I'm going to put 1 on the golem. So 1 and then 2 on the scrote. Oh, it's hit the scrote. Balls. 2d6 plus 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh dear. Scrote's got an endurance of 2 and 6 lives, so it died.
Oops.
And I have to do an instabilities test. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, I think. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 dice, I think I got. Which I may not have passed. Because I think that's cocked.
Oh, you check for lice.
I have to re-roll that. I've rolled a 6. That's all good. And then the last one rolls to hit me. Oh, it's critted me, the bastard. Oh god, I'm going to try and evade this.
Probably crit.
Oh bloody hell, 5. So that's 12 damage.
Jesus Christ.
12 damage, shit dead. I've evaded, so I get to mitigate 10, so I'm going to take 2.
Fucking hell.
And I've lost a stamina. So then it's Aiden.
Right, point at me. On the go with the red cape.
You are here. Do you want to? Are you looking to tumble away, Aiden, and smack eggs, or they will poison you potentially?
It would probably be a better use of my time to tumble away and just go and
Liam,
whack some eggs.
I would tumble and hit the eggs because you're not starting to go within 2 of them, so therefore you're not going to get poisoned this turn. It'll be next turn that's the issue.
That's a good point. So it is safe for Aiden at the moment. Then, if you want to go on an egg rampage.
Aiden, are you using your spiky balls or your sword?
Yeah, spiky balls. Back to the spiky balls.
Talking about bigger damage.
Well, they're just more consistently hit. That's the big one. So I just tumble towards the old eggs and give them a good old thrashing.
So it's two stamina to break threat, and then you've got enough move to get up there.
Yeah, I'll move 5. So these have got these. What's their fancy? There's some poison things. Their fancy thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's at the start of your turn they will do their poison nonsense. So you
Oh, okay, cool.
It'll affect you next turn, not this turn.
So I will. I like to hit. Doing 8 plus 9, 17.
Nice. 10 wounds.
That's
Hang on,
awesome.
let me just work that out, make sure that's correct. So that's... no, sorry, that is 14.
Oh. Why only 14? You're an aggressive, aren't you?
Yeah, there's no pluses on this, it's just straight 2d6 damage.
Oh, also, sorry, these aren't.
Strength for 5 plus aggressive, so it's 2d6 plus 8.
I
Plus
told you porcupines actually. These aren't demons. These are all animals.
Yeah, it doesn't matter with the mace anyway.
With spiky balls.
Okay, sorry. So how many wounds did you pile onto it?
That's 14 damage in total. So what's that?
Did you
7
include
wounds.
strength?
Yeah.
And then next attack, which is a hit, doing a grand total of 8. Another 1 wound.
Ouch. That's not so good.
No.
Okay.
Is there anything to stop me from tumbling again?
You can. Can you tumble again? I always screw up the rules for tumble. Vicky knows them better than me.
Oh, God. I don't know the answer to that question.
Let's have a look. Would you want to? It's going to rob you of all your stamina.
Means I'll have 1 less. But it does mean I do avoid poison.
The poison's got a range of 2.
Right, yeah, it doesn't matter in that case. I'll just sit there and manfully get poisoned.
We have a question. The eggs, will each of them do poison to Aiden, or will they do poison as a collective?
It just says spores. Any accursed starting their turn within 2 squares to 1 or more eggs must pass an endurance 2 test.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aiden's actually got a good chance of passing the endurance test because his endurance is so high, but he's still got to get 2 6s.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's the chance of. I've only got endurance of 4, don't forget.
Oh, okay. Thought it was
It's
5
just I've
for
got
some reason.
massive amounts of armour. That's what stops me from getting
Yeah.
beaten horribly.
Okay, so I think it's me next. I'm on my weapons, so I'm going to try and stab one here. So what am I on? Hitting on 5+ because I've lost my scrote. That's not good. So hitting on 6 actually, because they're -1 to hit. So 5 does nothing, and that's it. I've got 1 attack. Oh, the stiletto gives me another attack. It's a 1. Awesome. Yeah.
Just quite a good point. Is it worth trying to get the golem towards the eggs? Then the golem can try and smash the eggs up.
And it's not going to worry about the poison much, is it?
I need 4 squares to deploy it though, so I can't get it anywhere. I can shove it behind Vicky at the moment, but unless you guys pull back, I can't get it any closer.
It's roughly what I'm thinking about us falling back.
And also the golem is, without Vicky's inspiration skill, the golem's rubbish at hitting. It's only ever hit once since I've had it, or maybe twice.
Well, never mind. Just something interesting about if we come up against the eggs again anytime soon.
Level me up again and I'll take another straight spell point.
I mean, I don't mind shoving it up there, but you could be waiting all day for it to chew through those things. I mean, when it hits, it hits. It's nasty, but it's 50-50 on hit, and it just seems to keep failing.
Typical.
Right, well, never mind. Egg roll.
Petri dish.
Ian first. Oh, Liam went.
Yeah, nothing I can do. Oh, actually, I could summon a necrobloat. Let's do that.
Summon the scrote.
Summon the scrote.
At least you got a square adjacent to you.
That's true.
Okay, so what's Aiden got? Double 1.
From my attack. Remember the damage.
Oh, okay. Do you want to chuck another dice for the crawler eggs? Ideally, you want 5, 6. Nothing happens. They don't do childbirth. Oh, that will be 3 more crawlers. So since we've...
It'll be 4.
It'll be 4, won't it?
They're going to keep on spawning them.
Oh, sorry, my bad, because there's 4 of them, isn't it? Yeah.
You just got to put a dice to count up how many we keep putting back.
Spawn 1 crawler in the closest free square to the egg. Use... Yeah, okay, balls. Okay, so 4 are coming back on. They're going to start off surrounding Aiden and Vicky. And then Jack, you're up. Oh, darkness roll first.
Yep.
Do you want to toss one in your dish, Aiden?
Oh, was Aiden back in darkness roll?
I don't know who's doing it now, actually.
Spinner.
Was it spinner? What did you roll, Aiden?
You got facts.
Well, so Aiden rolled a 6. I'm going with that.
Fair enough.
6 in a dish. Jack's go.
Okay, still not an awful lot I can do apart from swing.
No swinging.
Hmm?
No swinging. No improve.
Yes, dear.
Even though I've got my dish.
Yes. Ready, but still.
Are you swinging to the north or to the east or southeast?
Oh, I think I'll go southeast.
Okay.
And I will swing upwards afterwards. Hit. 4. 11. So
is. Are you cleaving?
I certainly am.
Anything?
Yeah, there's one in front of me
Oh,
as
yeah.
well. So that is a hit. Those are cocked. What we got here? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's dead as well.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Well, you can't cleave anymore because you'll go through my legs.
As tempting as that might be, I won't. So I'll go for the one to the north of me then. A hit. The only reason that's a hit is because that one was aiming at Liam. I like that. Got the backstab.
It's dead as well.
Okay, cool. Getting violent on your keyboard, Aidan.
Sorry.
Right. Wrist bow at the one south of the testicle.
Yep.
Actually, is it worth doing? That's about all I can really do.
Yeah,
6 forward isn't going to reach anything useful yet.
The others are just going to move anyway, in all likelihood.
You know what? Can I tumble forwards one now, please?
Okay.
Can you do that mid attack?
I don't know.
Or I'm pretty sure it has to be before or after your attack phase.
Oh, fuck. That means I can't do anything useful at all. I'm going to get tied up next go and things fall ranks again. Can't get to shoot that fecking egg at the front. Right, I will shoot the one in front of Liam, so hitting on 4. That's a 5. So 1d6 plus 6. 4, 10.
It's dead.
Nice.
Second wrist bow. Well, yeah, I can't shoot.
The one next to me.
Okay, I shall shoot one of the spiders next to Vicky.
The other 3 are around Aiden and we can pick them off.
Okay, so one south of Vicky maybe, is that better shout?
I'm doing as I'm told.
The one the pencil's at now.
Okay, so south of Vicky.
It got hit, and it got hit for a whopping 1 plus its bonuses, so I did 7 on 3 wounds.
3 wounds, okay. So then we're over to Vicky, I think.
Yeah. So I will start with the wounded one, using my rapier. So I've hit it.
How are you guys hitting so much?
These things have -1 to hit, remember?
Yeah, the wrist crossbow has +1 to hit on it.
Oh.
My backstab allows +1 to hit something that's not targeting me.
We're all back at the bus, Aidan, with our crappy modifiers.
That's right, that's why I get the old balls of steel out.
The injured spider is dead.
Okay, cool.
And that leaves, what, 3 spiders on the table?
Yes, actually, I didn't put a dice down next to that one. So yeah, 3 surrounding Aiden at the moment.
Okay, so I will hit the one to the east of me next.
Yep.
With my second attack. My dice says no. Third attack. My dice also says no. So I will hit crossbow that one instead. Not really.
Aiden, how much damage did you do on the egg? Because I've mistakenly taken the dice off. Was it 7?
8 in total, I believe it was.
Oh, was it 8? Okay.
3.
Oh, that's
Okay.
right. Fine.
This crossbow, the one that Aiden's injured.
Okie doke.
My dice says no. I'm going to use a different dice. And I've hit the egg, just.
Can do some big damage here.
1d6 plus 5. So I've done 10. Take away 7, so another 3 wounds.
Okay, cool. You can't use your wrist gun on that, can you? Is that just on melee attacks?
Just on melee. And I've already used it this combat round anyway.
Okie doke. So, Aidan, do you want to toss another dice in the dish? See what the crawlers do.
6.
Crap.
All quiet.
No, this is the crawlers. This is a swarm attack. Each crawler moves, ignoring threat, towards the accursed adjacent the most number of crawlers and targets them. All crawlers attack simultaneously their target with swarms. I think they're actually going to hit Aidan this time. So on a swarm attack, you get an extra damage and an extra plus to hit for each additional crawler next to you. So they're 3, so they're going to get +2. So the hitting on 6 is now hitting on a 4, Aidan. But it has still missed you with a crappy 2. So Aidan, you're up.
Right.
You've got an eggs in front of you and crawlers behind you.
Shall I just keep cracking the egg, shall I?
Yeah, I do.
Crack the egg.
Poison. Don't forget poison.
Right. Oh yeah. So I'll do the attacks first, and then I'll crack. So I'll get the stamina back. It's not going anywhere. Bonk. So I've hit the egg. Doing. That is 2 damage. That's actual wounds to it.
Okay.
I've hit it again. Doing 2 damage. What is this?
Really? Really? You should be murdering them.
I know. And I'll take.
Dude, is that with your aggressive stance as well?
Oh no. Oh, actually, I've got to. So that's 1, 6 for saving myself, and then I've got to roll another 6 on 3 dice. Whee! Haha! No poison.
Really? Nice. So you rolled 2 6s and 4 dice?
Yep.
Awesome. Aidan, are you using your aggressive stance as well in your wounding?
Yeah, that's me. I've already calculated that, the aggressive stance.
Oh, well, at least you're not poisoned. That's good.
Yep.
Okay, once we start taking down some of these eggs, it will get a lot easier.
Liam,
Yours?
just bear in mind that on your next go, you may well be able to use your crossbow, mate.
Yeah, I would have been able to use it this go. I didn't even choose a weapon because I was an idiot. Didn't even think about it, to be frank.
Yeah, but on the other hand, you will be able to use your weird and wonderful spell.
Yeah, I could try and do that, couldn't I? In fact, that might be worth a go. I can move the golem up. I don't know if that really helps.
Does the golem have to go before you?
Goes at the same time as me. Because what I could potentially do is put the scrape next to Vicky. I could then stand behind Vicky and then shove the golem behind me. Limits the number that can hit me, but then it cuts you off, unfortunately, Jack.
Well, I was going to say it's either that or you put the golem in the door, you stand behind the golem so they're cut off and you can just keep on shooting.
No, they can move through stuff.
The spiders.
Yeah, but if it's directly in front of you, it blocks 2 squares off from being around you, and then Accursed cuts off another, and I'll cut off another. It'll severely reduce the amount that can get around you.
I can do that, but it's going to block you off from getting down to help the others.
I'm not entirely sure I can get there anyway, mate. I've got movement of 4.
Okay, well let's... Okay, well let's try this out. If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, stand next to Vicky, I can then use my decay on the egg that Aidan's been trying to chew up. So I would have 3 source this turn, so that's 3 dice to try and roll 10 or higher. Oh, I've done it! I've rolled a 6, a 4 and a 1. So that casts it. I didn't use 4 dice though, so it's not amazing. This character must take an endurance 1 test or suffer 1d6 wounds for every 2 dice used. Raise the endurance test by 1 and add +3 wounds for every 2 dice used. So it was endurance 7. It's probably going to pass this. Yeah, it's shrugged off my spell, unfortunately, which is irritating. And then I moved up the golem behind.
It needs to roll 2 6s.
Sorry?
It needs to roll 2 6s.
They would have done if I'd thrown 4 dice at it, but I wasn't able to because I didn't have enough source.
Read it again.
Target a character in line of sight up to 5 squares away. This character must take an endurance 1 test or suffer 1d6 wounds. For every 2 dice used to cast a spell, raise the endurance test by 1.
Yeah, so it's a base of 5. You then roll some dice. You rolled at least 2, so it needs to roll 2 6s.
For every 2 dice used to cast the spell, raise the endurance test by 1. That's interesting. I never appreciated that. That's actually really good. It's still passed though because it's rolled 2d6. Oh, hang on. For every 2 dice used to cast a spell, raise the endurance test by 1 and add 3 to the number of wounds. Yeah, it rolled 2 6s, so still passed it. But that's actually really good.
Did it not only roll 1?
2 6s. So I'd love to wound it, but there were 2 6s there, sadly, amongst that mess. So there's not a lot else I can do, sadly. I can poke one in the face actually with my stiletto. So to get +1 to hit. So I'm gonna be hitting on 4s. No, I'm not, because they're -1, aren't they? No, it's 3 and a 1.
You get an extra +1 to hit because you've got your bullet back out again.
Yeah, but it's negated by the fact that they've got Nephilim skulls.
Oh, sorry, stiletto gives you an extra attack, doesn't it? Not an extra.
Yeah. So I haven't hit it, which is crap. So darkness roll. So Aidan, do you want to chuck another one in the dish?
In the dish. 4.
4. That's cool. Getting lucky on these. So back to Jack. Oh no, sorry, we've missed the eggs off, haven't we?
Yep.
Do you want to roll the dice for the eggs, Vicky?
Obviously.
I rolled a 5.
They do nothing. There is no childbirth. Jack, you're up.
Could you move me 2 forward so I'm directly behind your big lump of meat?
3.
I should wrist crossbow the wounded egg. 5, so that's a hit. 1d6 plus 6. That was lucky. That's a 6.
Well, then 5 wounds.
Nice. Okay, that's up to 20
He
then.
buys a flipping overgrown pencil at it and does a load of wounds. I'm hitting it with these massive flipping spiky balls.
I think you need to sack your dice, Aidan.
Clearly, my pencil is mightier than your balls.
Yeah, obviously.
They've not left in mine.
Swap your dice out, Aidan.
I wish you hadn't been saying that though, because my second shot just kind of dribbled out the end. That'll be the 1.
Is that a bit like in Monkey Island 2 when you suck at the spitting competition?
Yep, that's the one. Just dribbled down your chin.
Oh, they don't make games like that anymore, do they?
No, they don't.
Oh, Guybrush Threepwood.
That's such a good game. Do you remember Governor Fat as well?
Yes.
Yep.
And Simon the Sorcerer, that was another one that was.
Oh yeah. I forgot what we're doing.
Talking about dodgy.
So Max hit the road.
Exactly. So it's the Scroats and my guy.
Yep, it was Grim Fandango, I might add, that got us recently.
Well, the Scroat can't do anything, so is Vicky.
Right, shall I hit the one in... None of the spiders are injured, are they?
No, they're all fresh.
It's fine. I'll hit the one in front of me then. Like, to the south east of me.
Okay.
it.
What?
I've rolled 7, so 3 wounds.
Yeah.
So I will hit it again, and I crit it so it's dead.
Nice.
You don't.
And I will hit the one in front of me now. My dice says no. So I will wrist crossbow.
Did you want to move after that rapier attack?
No, I can't afford to be in the poison range.
Okay.
Got an endurance 2.
Yeah. Plus armor, but my endurance is only 2. Yeah. Okay, so I will wrist crossbow the injured egg. I rolled a 4, so I've hit it. And it was 1d6 plus 5. So 9 damage for 2 wounds.
2 more wounds.
And I will try and do the same again.
It's getting
Hit it. 3, 4, 5, 8. So 1 more wound.
Okay, so Aidan, do you want to toss one in the dish for the bad guys?
Hooray!
Each crawler without a target moves towards the nearest accursed with the least amount of armour and bites them. So the one to the north of Aidan is going to move towards me. They're both going to bite me, and I've got no buddies to help me out here. So
we managed Lars faces.
yeah, so first one is missed, second one is missed. Aidan, you're up.
Well, I might as well not go anywhere. So I'll get another stamina back. And then I will crack an egg. How many hits has it got left? 10,
It's done
5.
Yeah.
So I get a good hit, which I have done. The hit doing. Come on, big numbers now. That's better.
That's better.
That's 5, 9 plus 6. That's 15. So that's 7. So it's keyed.
8 wounds, it's dead.
8 gone. Finally. Nice.
Alright, then I'll whack the other one. Yep. Doing. Come on, big numbers. Oh, 2.
2 wounds. Oh man.
And you've got to do poison again.
Oh, yes. Oh, no, poison this time. So what's D3?
Gain 1d3 poison.
What?
That's good, because poison is savage. The way.
Yeah, it
If you
trickles down, doesn't it?
if you read it already, do you know the rule for it?
Not off. It's off half or reduces by 1 each round, doesn't it?
No, what it is at the start of their turn, the poison character rolls a number of d6 equal to their endurance value and removes a poison token for every 6 rolled. Each remaining poison token causes 2 wounds.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's vile. If you get it really stacked up in you big time, it's nasty.
I remember the time Duncan laughed at us because he was too cautious to come into the room with us, and he went to stand in the doorway and this portcullis came down, so he was laughing because 3 of us were stuck in this poison gas room, and he was on the outside just waving at us.
Yeah, and we were racking up like 5 poison each.
We took us a little while to get out of the room and even longer to get rid of the poison. I was propping Dave up, I think.
Yeah, Dave was on like 1 health for ages.
Yeah, and I fortunately got rid of my poison quite quickly, but without the Blood Witch's healing, he'd have gone splat.
Yeah.
But I did give myself a serious injury in keeping him alive.
Toss another one in your dish.
The old Tosseroonie 5.
So the crawlers are going to. Oh, hang on. No, I've done that wrong, haven't I? The crawlers already went, so actually I've made a mistake
Right, for the old
for,
eggs.
for the eggs. But I should have.
Nada.
For the eggs will do nothing, but I should have gone before them. So I'm going to try and stab one in the face in front of me. I've missed with a 3, and next attack. Oh, it's missed as well. Bloody hell. Stupid dice. I'm going to try and use my curse again. So I need a 10 on 3 dice.
What are you missing? The egg?
Oh! Yeah, going for the egg. I've smashed it, but I've picked up a sauce burn as well, so I need to sort that out in a minute because I rolled 2 6s and a 5.
Good job.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the endurance 7, they're going to need 2 6s, which they haven't. So they suffer d6 wounds for every 2 dice used to cast a spell. Raise the endurance test by 1, so they failed that, and then add plus 3 wounds. So it's d6 plus 3 wounds. I rolled a 6, so that's 9 wounds, you bastard.
You just add that to the 3 that's already there.
Yeah, I could have done it that way. I was stupid. So, but I've suffered sauce burn, which is pain in the bum. What does that do? So, link severed. All of you invoked cannot act until the start of your next activation. Oh well. Well, it's not going to make much difference. So, darkness roll, Aiden.
Awful. Everyone else, they're not quite as bad.
That was a 5. Oh no, it wasn't. Hang on. 5 again.
Nice. Jack?
Nice. Not a lot else I can do if I can get another wrist shot in. I guess I'll aim for the wounded one.
Got it in these eggs.
Yes. Hang on. Bear with me. This one here has got plus 1 to go on. I've got a feeling I've missed as well, but I'm desperately hoping.
Are you sticking with your balls, Aiden?
Best.
Oh.
Leah,
Hmm.
we all need to try and move forward because as soon as that egg at the front's been taken out, there's nothing Jack can hit anymore.
I can actually on a rent 6. Get back.
No, you can't.
Am I not?
No,
No,
it's
be
a
out.
square doorway.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, you're right.
To get in the doorway, I was.
My wrist crossbow isn't making enough of a difference for you to get in harm's way at that point. I wouldn't bother.
I can always collapse my golem, it's not the end of the world.
I wouldn't worry about it too much, depending on how many more spiders come out. And in all honesty, I should have shot the spiders and got your crossbow out, but never mind.
Yeah, that would have been good. Vicky, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to hit the spider to the east of me. No, I definitely don't like that spider, so I'm going to leave it for somebody else. I'm going to do the one southeast of me. If there's no. Oh, hit it that time. 5, so 1 wound.
Oh.
And I'm going to use my wrist crossbow on the injured spider, on the injured egg. No, I'm not. No, I missed both of those. That was rather pathetic.
Oh yeah. Okay, do you want to toss another one in the dish, Aiden?
The old tosseroonie. 5.
So, the crawlers are gonna... Each crawler moves towards... Oh, they're doing swarm. So they crowd around the person surrounded the most.
There's 3 of us.
Yeah, each crawler moves towards the accursed adjacent the most number of crawlers and targets them. All crawlers attack simultaneously. Well, who wants to take this?
Liam, I think if you read some of its other rules, it'll probably target you anyway, because if given a choice, it'll avoid me because I've got the cursed heart.
No, Aiden's got a shiny arse, so yeah, it's probably going to go for me. It's going to hit on a 5+. Oh, it's a 6. Oh no! This isn't good. So, On a crit hit, it's 2d6. So I'm going to evade. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Less my 10 evasion, that will sort it out. In fact, I didn't move last turn, so the stamina I've just spent, I would have got back last turn for not moving, so I'm still on 1 stamina. So that's that. Aidan, you're up.
I will get stamina back because I'm not going anywhere, and then I'm going to smash my balls into its eggs.
Aidan, is there any value in you tumbling forwards before you do it?
Yes.
Yeah, can do that.
I would then hit an uninjured one, which leaves me and, or at least Jack able to hit the injured one.
But if he finishes one off, it could be one less crawler to deal with.
Yeah, right, that's right. I'll just keep smacking the injured one. So I hit. Doing 6 plus 6. That's 12 damage. So that's 5 wounds.
That's pretty decent.
That's good.
Oh, missed.
No! Oh, bollocks. Could almost do with getting you a wrist gun, Aidan.
I can't because I'm wearing a shield.
Oh, yeah, crap. So then sorry?
End of every week, but you're determined to get him a.
I know. I know, if I say it enough times it might happen and then we'll discover that we've been cheating. I'm going to try and hit the one in front of me. I'm on what am I on? I'm on a 4+ to hit because of my scrote. It's hit! I don't know what I'm doing. 1d6 plus 2. So that's 5, 6, 7. Strength is 8, 9, 10. Plus 1 for the scrote is 11.
It's dead.
So that's gone. And then, was that my first attack? Can't remember.
Yeah, it was.
So I'm going to try and hit the one in front of Vicky. Need a 4+. It's a 4. Damage, 5+ to kill it. And that's a 2. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Minus 4 is 4 wounds. I'm darkness roll, Aidan. Oh no, hang on. Shall I try and do my might as well try and do my spell again. Do you want me to try and finish off the one Aidan's been hitting?
Yeah, wait.
Go for it.
3 dice.
Do quite a bit of damage to it, like it's only taken 17 hits.
Maybe I should just get rid of a minion and chuck more dice at this next turn. Shall I just collect?
You're not going to bring them in now?
You don't. You generate source at the start of a turn, and the golem would have already been up and running. Shall I collapse the golem? I'll have to do an instability test.
Yeah, go for it. Then Jack can come forward as well and use his bow still.
Okay, so I'm going to collapse my golem. I think I have to do an instability test for that. I'll check the rules in a minute, but I'll roll it anyway. Well, I've got 6s in there, so it makes no odds. So golem's gone, so next turn I can generate more source and I'll plough it into my decay spell. So this turn I've only got 3 source, chucking it into decay. Oh, 6.
Just away from the egg.
Sorry?
Pull the dice away from the egg. It doesn't need any help.
What are you talking about? Sorry, you've lost me. Oh, I've moved. Oh, sorry, I moved them. What dice was there?
17 wounds.
Sorry, my bad. Taken away all of Aidan's efforts. So anyway, I've cast a spell, which has worked quite well, and then they've got 7 dice to try and mitigate this, which they haven't because they've only rolled 1 6. So it's going to be d6 plus 3 wounds. 5, 6, 7, 8 wounds.
That's good.
So 5, 6, 7, 8. It's on its way.
Yeah, it's 3 left.
Right, darkness roll, Aidan. That's awesome. I get maximum sauce.
Love the dice.
And I get stamina back. So, Jack, you're up.
I am. Can you move me forward 1, please? I'm not standing at the door. Stop that. I shall shoot the wounded one. That's 4, yeah, that's a hit. Oh, nice. 11, also 4 more wounds.
Okay.
It's dead.
Did we roll for the eggs last turn?
Maybe not.
Oh shit.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, I mean that egg's going to take 4 wounds, which will kill it, won't it?
Yes, I rolled a 6, so they do nothing anyway.
Lovely. So 1 more egg's dead. Jack's just killed that one.
Which egg would you like me to shoot?
The one to the north.
Okay, I shall shoot the northern egg. Right, that's a hit with 3. Lovely. 9, so a whopping 2 wounds.
On its way.
Okay, and then is that Vicky next?
Yeah. I will rapier the spider. Hopefully. No, I missed. Damn it. Oh, definitely hit it that time.
What threat is it?
It's a 5.
Oh, well.
But I only rolled a 1 for damage. But that's okay. Oh, well. Could have done with rolling a clue.
Yeah.
1 more wound to it. No, I will use my 3rd attack on it. Which hits. And does 1 more wound instantly.
Oh, no, it's enough to kill it then, because they've only got 6 life. So it's gone.
It's gone. I will risk bow. The one Jack started.
Do you want to move forward to space?
No. There's no need.
Okay. So where are you? Are you currently next to me, or you?
Oh, I don't know. Well, it works anyway.
Okay.
Whoever there is. I could have got them with my rapier if I had moved. I just rolled a crit. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. So 4 wounds.
4 wounds, and then it's up to Aiden.
Oh, I got 1 more guy.
Oh, okay.
I just lost the guy. There it is. I didn't hit.
Okay. This is the old BK.
Maybe.
Right. Let's.
Take the last one.
Well, shouldn't I just crunch it with the old balls of steel?
Yep.
Is there any of them which are wounded?
The
Yes.
northern one is, yeah, it's got 6 wounds.
Right, here we go.
Ready to go.
That's a hit doing. Oh, yes, big damage this time.
Ooh.
That's 16.
Oh, you rolled a 10.
Yeah, that's 16. So whatever it's minus 16. So that's what, 9 hits?
Wound.
9 wounds.
Yeah.
Second attack is also a hit. Come on, big numbers, big numbers. 3. 3 wounds. That's still 12 in one go.
That's
Yeah, only 10 wounds left.
that's pretty good. Very good. Oh, have you got to do poison again, Aiden?
Oh, right, hang on.
So you already had, well, you would need
I've
to,
got poison of 1.
but before you do that though, you would have to first of all see if you gain any more poison, because any accursed starting their turn within 2 squares of 1 or more eggs must pass an endurance 2 test or gain 1d3.
Okay, so let me do that first then. So here's for the poison roll. So no. So I'll see how many more poisons I get. So I'll get another 1. So I'm on poison 2 now. So now what do I need to do?
Now you roll your endurance. Do an endurance test for. Oh, hang on. Let me check. I don't want to get this wrong.
Endurance test for each poison counter, which I've got 2 on me now.
I think so, but let me just double check.
We definitely rolled each poison separately, but I can't remember which stat it
At the start of their turn, the poison character rolls a number of d6 equal to their endurance attribute value and removes a poison token for every 6 rolled.
Alright, so
4 dice and
yeah. So no, so that's 2 damage from one, and then the next one will be next round, won't it? I'll have to roll them both for next round.
no, you get 2 wounds for every poison you've got on you. So that's,
Yeah, but that's what Aiden's saying.
Yeah, but one's new. So
One's
it'll be
new.
Yeah, one's new. So I'll get 2 wounds from the one that got me last round, and the next round I could take 4 if I'm not careful, basically.
yeah, because it actually doesn't say what order they go in, does it? Because I think they both say at the start of the turn.
Well, we're doing it that way round. See if there's one more.
That's fair enough. Okay, so yeah, Aiden's green at the moment. Then it's my go. Kind of annoyingly, I don't have my bow up, but I have maximum source, so I'm just going to throw 4 dice at this and melt the frickin' thing. On the wounded one, I've cast it, and there are no doubles miraculously, which is rather amazing. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're going to need 3 6s to dodge this, which they haven't. So it's going to be 1d6 plus 6.
Yep.
Oh, that's cocked. 4 plus 6, 10 wounds.
No, that's it. It's dead.
I really like Decay. Such a cool spell. Should use it more. Darkness roll, Aiden.
No, egg first.
Oh, sorry. Do you want to roll egg
6.
behaviour? Well, Aiden rolled his darkness roll. Vicky, do you want to do the eggs?
Roll a 3.
So it's going to spit one out. And then it's Jack.
Okay. I still can't get close enough to hit it. I am. I shall shoot the egg. That missed. That's crit.
Ooh.
So 12. 5 wounds.
That's really good. And then Vicky.
Yep. So I'm gonna risk both.
Are you not going to move before you do this?
No, I can't afford to take the poison. My endurance is only 2. I'd never roll it.
Yeah, but we should kill the egg this turn, shouldn't we? With your 3 attacks and Aiden's 2 attacks and my decay, it should be gone, shouldn't it?
Okay, move me in.
You don't have to.
Go for it.
If you bring keep moving, then you should last your attack and roll away and then tumble out.
Yeah, good shout.
Ooh.
So you can see how you do damage first.
Yeah. Okay.
And crossbow is first and then melee. I suggest you do melee off.
Why?
What gets you up on a tumble of very good. I know, partly.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Can I use my rapier first? Stick to the normal pattern.
Yep.
Aiden's poisoned.
So, 6, 10. So 3 wounds to it. And I will step back. And I will crossbow it. Which again I crit. So that is 4 more wounds to it.
Lovely.
And I hit. Cocked. 4. 9, so another 2 wounds to it. Is it worth me tumbling backwards? Probably not, is it?
Well, it depends if you think we can nail this between Aiden and me.
Got 4 14 wounds.
Depends on Aiden's dice rolls.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna chuck 4 dice into this.
Gonna tumble backward.
You
Hey, haven't you?
little faith in Aiden.
You staying where I am? No,
You're believing, are you?
leaving. Yes, I forgot about your decay.
Go on, Aiden,
No pressing.
for the team. Oh no, hang on, it's the crawler first. Do you want to roll behaviour for the crawler?
Aiden,
Hang on.
2.
Two.
So he's going to one with the least amount of armour, so it's going to go for me. And then it's going to attack me, which does nothing because it's missed.
you forgot to move your stroke forward.
Yeah, I probably should have done that, shouldn't I? Move him.
You would have done that. You'd have put him beside you. There was nothing there.
Yeah. Right, Aiden?
Shouldn't I just thwap the eggs?
Well,
Yes, please.
you should.
Right, here we go. Oh, hang on. Do I do my poison now? Should I do that? Since it's the beginning of the round.
Yeah, so you've got to see if you gain anymore.
Okay, so this is for the first poison marker. So that's 2 damage from that poison marker. Let me do the second poison marker.
Oh, hang on, I'm not sure what you're doing here, but for each, you've got 2 poison, yeah?
Yeah, so you roll for each one, don't you?
No, for every poison you've got, you just take 2 wounds. But at the start of your turn, you get to
Right,
you
okay.
get to roll your endurance, and for any 6s, you shrug off that mini poison.
I didn't get any 6s anyway, so that's 4 damage.
That's
I'm only on 9 health at the minute. Now let's give it the old crunchy. So first attack is a hit, doing 8 plus 6, 14, so 7 damage.
Yeah.
Lovely.
I mean, you've got another poison as well, Aiden.
No, I've got to do that roll at the end.
Technically, your second roll would have covered that.
In that case, I'll fail that second roll, so that's another hit. So I'll just roll for in a minute. That's another 8 damage on top, actual wounds.
Oh, 8 wounds, bloody hell.
Yeah, so that's probably killed it.
What are we on? 10, 25, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you got it.
Cool.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Didn't even need my decay.
Right, let me see how many more extra wounds I've got. Oh, fuck.
For any others? Oh, wait.
So I'm now on 5 poison, so if I fail my poison roll next round, I'll die. Well, I'll fall over anyway.
Oh, shit. That's savage.
Because you're on 6 wounds currently, aren't you?
No, I've got 9 hit points left, but I've got 5 poison on me.
Yeah, no. How much damage have you already taken? 6?
6 in total, yeah.
Why don't you use a bandage and see if you can heal those back?
That's what I mean, I'll do that.
Have you got any, Aiden?
I've got 1 bandage left.
Okay.
Which I've healed 4, so I'm on back to 13.
What's your maximum health, Aiden?
16.
Because I've got bandages as well. Shall I not use them on Aiden just yet? Do you want to wait, or do you want me to use them now?
I'll wait to see if I can start chipping it down.
We're also sitting on a party heal of 6 at the moment, with 4 spots left to go on this round of the wheel.
In which case, it would have made more sense to do that than Aiden use his bandages and save his bandages for next time, because he's currently taken 6 wounds.
Well, I'll do that then.
If we're happy to,
back to 15.
if we're happy to use the cursed heart, it gives me 2 life back as well. I don't know if it benefits you guys.
No, I'm good.
Is everyone happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay, so we spend a vial of the cursed heart. Aiden gets 6, I get 2. You get your bandages back, Aiden.
Yeah, that's cool.
Do you want me to open the door to try and speed up things a bit?
yeah, we're going to need to, because if I don't, because the thing is, now that I've got up to 5 poison, this is gonna, I think this is gonna get me regardless, unless as I start rolling ridiculous amounts of 6s.
Yeah, poison is just horrid. It really is grim. Okay, well, with the spoils then, we've killed 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 crawlers. The crawlers are worth 3 souls each.
Liam,
48.
Liam, we still have a crawler on the table.
Oh, bugger, we do. So in which case, before we do that, I need to attack that crawler. So, hitting it on a 4. Oh, I've just critted it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
It is dead.
It's gone, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, Jack, what did you...
So, it's 51 souls for the crawlers.
Really? It's 17.
Yeah, 17 times 3 is 51. Trust me. Look.
and then we've got the 4 eggs, which are 4 souls each.
It's already worth 4 souls each.
They're soulless. And then a 4-way split on that.
Right. So, hang on.
51 plus 16. So 61, 68 divided by 4.
It's 77. Huh? 51. Add 16. 67. So I think 3 of us get, 1 of us, 3 of us get 16 and 1 of us will get 17.
I reckon I'm going to get 17 since I'm poisoned as shit. And I'm probably going to fall over.
Well, Vicky, do you want 17 then?
67.
So, if Vicky takes 17, that pushes her up to 48. And the rest of us are taking 16, yeah?
Yep.
So,
Yeah, I believe 3 get 16.
so Aidan, you're going to be on 46. Sorry, did you say 16? So Aidan's going to be on 47. I'm taking 16, so I'll be on 47.
No, I've lost 2 souls now. I thought it's the wrong way round. 3 of us be on 17 and 1 of us be on 16. Just having a blonde moment.
I shall take another.
Okay, let me just try and figure out what that is though. Jack, I think, is on 48. I'm on 48. Aidan is on 47 and Vicky's on 48. And we've got a loot card, which is, what do we got? Should get a rare.
Poison antidote.
It's interesting. It's a quarterstaff, so you need 2 strength, as melee is made of wood. It gives you +1 melee attack, and it does 1d6 plus 4 damage, but it's 2 hands.
That's actually quite spicy.
It's not bad. It's a bit annoying that it uses 2 hands though, but its +4 damage is pretty solid.
And the extra attack.
Yeah. Is anyone interested? It sells for 40.
It's worth carrying it, so I'll certainly put it in my pack.
Okay, so Jack's got it. If anyone wants it, stake a claim.
Would you?
So Jack's got the quarterstaff, and then it's kind of end of turn. So did you already roll this, Aidan, or did you not? I can't remember now.
Yeah, roll the 6 again.
What, for darkness?
Yeah.
So what, 3 6s on the trot?
Yeah.
He can't roll them to get rid of his poison.
I can't roll them. Yeah, I can't roll them to save myself though.
Okay, so where do people want to go? Are we going to the door to the south or somewhere else?
Yeah, because door to the south is closest.
Okay, who wants to go on the front line and who's stepping back a bit?
I think Jack should in stealth.
I'm going into stealth and then I'm going to the door.
Okay.
I think
Aidan, are you going to run and try and get on the front line, or do you want to stay back a bit because of poison?
Well, I will. But I've got to do all my poison roll. Well, I'll rest just to get stamina back, and then toddle along, and then do my poison roll now.
Do you move 5, Aidan?
Yeah.
So you can get the other side of the door. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Vicky, are you legging it and opening the door?
Do I have to do my poison roll?
Oh yeah, you do.
Come on, I've got to get at least 1 6 in this battle. Yes. So what does that mean? Does that mean I'll reduce?
You take 2 wounds for every poison token you've got left.
Okay, so 8.
8 wounds.
Yep.
Jesus
5.
Christ.
And I reduce the bandages now as well, because the most
Yeah.
you can get bandages is 6.
I'll use a bandage now. Oh, 6. Oh,
No.
so I only lost 2.
That's for the
so many
mitigating it.
sixes.
Oh, Aidan, you really are on borrowed time at the moment.
Poison, I'll never know.
You really are on borrowed time. Well, I'm going to come round a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've kind of lost Aidan a bit at the moment.
I think it's alright.
Well, you better roll some 6s ASAP, otherwise he's just losing horrific amounts of life every turn.
Well, if he was very bad, he just could not roll a 6 to get rid of poison.
No, poison sucks. Right, is darkness roll again?
Aiden?
Darkness roll again.
Aye.
2 this time, I'm afraid.
That's alright.
So, it's
Okay.
okay. So we're going to exploration. Oh, bugger, it's not the quest room. Really? So we've got the sacrificial room. But it is going to go onto a grey, so there's nothing nasty in there. There will be a treasure chest in there and an environment card, which I'll get out in a sec. So I don't know if you guys want to go in there and spend time in there, or whether you just want to carry on.
Well, I'm on borrowed time anyway, unless I start rolling a large amount of 6s.
Did the plant thing move round?
Yeah, it moved on to a grey this turn though. So I'm hoping this just about fits in the camera.
Did you want me to step in and get the chest? And then catch you all up?
Yeah, that probably work.
It could be a mimic.
Do you want me to go first and find out?
Well, it depends how quickly we want to do this dungeon, because if that's a mimic, that's going to tie us up for a while. If it's not, it could be rare. It's a chandelier room as well, so a rusty old iron chandelier hangs in the middle of the room, dangling dangerously. During their attack phase, any accursed adjacent to a wall within this map tile may spend a melee attack to release the chandelier. Take a strength 1 test and... take a strength 1 test. The result will damage all characters within a 2x2 area in the centre of the room, as instructed below. If you pass, it's 3d6 damage. If you fail, it's 2d6 damage. So you can drop a chandelier in this room.
I think it's worth the gamble. If it's a mimic, that chandelier is going to mess it up.
Okay, well, who's going first then?
Realistically, you're the lowest initiative.
I can't get past you and Jack.
Do you want me to go then? Because at least then Jack can still have his go.
Yeah, keep that first.
I'm literally just going to step within the doorway.
So you want to stand in the doorway?
No, the other side of it.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
you ready to do your search?
Yep.
It is a loot. It's a loot
Yeah.
card. Oh, this is cool. It's a gnarled staff. It's a catalyst. So it lets you channel source. Equipped. When casting a spell, you may re-roll one source dice.
Probably worth you holding on to.
That's very much one for Liam.
It's going to make me look like Gandalf, but I'm very much up for this.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, I no longer need my stiletto or my sacrificial dagger, so Jack, do you want my stiletto?
I certainly do. Once I hit level 4, that's going to make me a monster.
So Jack now has 2 stilettos. Does that make you a cross-dresser?
It makes me an ethics girl.
No such thing as cross-dressing these days. Get with the program.
I'm just doing it for the funding.
What, crowdfunding?
Okay, so I've been. Everyone else kind of wants to run the other direction.
Yes, so I'm just sorting out a spreadsheet very quickly.
All walk the other direction and regain some stamina.
I'm on max stand, so you can just move me 10.
Oh,
Which door are we headed to? The northern one or the southern one?
Whichever one's easiest to get to before I fall over from poison.
Well, southern one's easier for me to set up. If you sure you want to go out on a limb on your own, given your poison status, do you want to slow down a bit?
Yeah, well, I'll just stay with the pack.
just me that's behind.
Oh, in fact, we can't go out of the map tile anyway because Vicky's giving the light, except for Aidan. But then you'll be on your own, Aidan.
Right, okay.
So the maximum I can go is where I'm standing, because I can't see into the next room. Do you want to stand next to me, or?
Yeah, I'll just stand next to him.
Or Jack, do you wanna stand in the doorway next to Aidan?
Move it.
You could go there, for example, next to Aidan.
Yep, my body.
And darkness roll.
Aidan, darkness.
Darkness, hello darkness, my old friend. 3.
That sounded like a War of the Worlds quote from the musical. Who's going first? Who's going where?
Well, I have to go first because none of you can get through. You should have left me space.
Oh, bollocks.
Although I can only get into the doorway, so if I just run behind in the square next to you, Liam, at least you guys can all run around.
Yeah, we can get a wriggle on. So, are we going to just pile up in front of the next doorway?
Yeah.
Well, I will stand on the steps just southeast of the doorway.
Sure,
Yeah,
you
you
must
can
have had this song. Oh, adverts on YouTube now is horrific.
Oh no, it's horrendous. Oh, Aidan, did you do your poison last term when we moved
Oh,
you?
I did not. Let me do that now. Oh, it's okay because I took 8 damage, remember, and then took the. And then
No.
got 6 on the.
Yeah, you didn't take it last turn, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
You need boatloads of 6s.
That'll be no 6s.
Oh, God.
That's another 8 damage.
Oh, God.
Can you pass your bandages across to Aidan?
Yeah, well, I will use them on Aidan. So, Aidan, you got a bandage roll.
Bandage roll. 1! Oh!
Oh, God.
Oh,
Jesus.
no. It was going to happen.
Oh, shit the bed. How much life have you got
6
left?
hit points left.
You're not going to survive another turn, are you?
No, unless as I roll a load of 6s.
Or we use that cursed heart.
Oh, bollocks.
See what the darkness roll is.
He has to roll 3 or higher to survive next turn.
Yeah, so the question is, would we use the darkness roll before we rattle into the next? Well, we've just moved Jack, so is that 3 for this current turn?
Yeah.
So the question is, do we use it before Aidan has his go now? Because if we don't and he doesn't roll any 6s, he is dead.
Or knocked out anyway.
I would use it now.
What does everyone else think? We good with that, or
I'm fine with that.
okay?
Keep us low. Has anybody else got any passages they can pass to Aidan?
I've got bandages.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I just realised. Could you use them on Aidan now as well?
Yeah, you can use them on Aidan in your turn, so you might as well get that flask back, Vicky, and give him a bandage.
Okay. So, well, I've had my go this turn.
No, but when you could have, you can use a consumable before either your move or attack phase, so you could have used it after your attack phase.
Okay, so I'll use it now. And I just literally roll.
Just,
Oh, Aidan rolls the dice, doesn't he?
well, technically you're using it on him, so he would get. You should really roll it.
Okay, rolling 1d6. And I rolled a 5.
Hey.
Nice. Aidan, it's now your go, so you've got to do your poison shite again.
Well, I'm on 11 hit points now, so. Come on, I've got to at least roll some 6s. Fuck's sake. That'd be 0 6s.
One would do.
God.
So I'm back down to 3 hit points.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, are you going to run up to the doorway so you're as close as possible?
Well, I might as well just go ham in there and just hope I'll at least get one attack off, maybe. This is we roll a 6 for darkness and we can burn a heart.
Basically, and you can't go past the next doorway.
Well, actually, Aidan's got a lantern, so he can, can't he?
Yeah.
He absolutely can.
Is it
Yeah.
worth sending him as far as possible? Because he's probably going to die, and we kind of don't want him too far behind.
You can reach the doorway and open it.
We've buggered up, Vicky, because we shouldn't really have used that bandage, because we're going to need that bandage to heal him so he can get back up. So,
Liam, aren't you carrying a bandage, mate? I thought you were.
I've already given it to him, so it would have been much safer to have stuck with the original used Accursed heart. It would mean that Aidan's now on 1 wound, but it makes no odds. He's going to go down anyway. But the difference.
Why does it make any difference?
Because.
He heals 1 every turn, anyway, doesn't he?
No, he doesn't. That's the Revenant.
You can always use the cart to get him back up.
We'd only have. Well, we could. We'd have 2 vials left. We could do it that way.
We're not a million miles from the end of the dungeon, so.
Okay. So, Aidan, shall we just stick you as far as possible?
Yeah, just run me forward. Allah Akbar.
He can get to the doorway and open it.
He can.
He's making a secret signal as well.
Vicky, I need to go.
It's not Hawaiian. It's not Allah Akbar. That's controversial. It's Hawaiian snack bar.
I'd already had my go, Liam, so it's your turn. Oh, you moving?
Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah, but you can't go through the doorway, can you?
No, bugger, I can't, can I? Because I can't see.
Why could you not? If Aidan's carrying a lantern, it lights the time.
I think
Not
it
just him.
represents him. I'm not entirely sure. Lantern gives you.
What does the lantern say?
It's literally one of the item cards.
The lantern says, equipped, plus your initiative, the map tile you are currently in is always lit, even when the cursed heart is out of range. So it does light up the whole map tile.
In which case, you guys wouldn't have stopped at the doorway last time.
No, we kind of screwed that up a bit. So we would have a bit more range, wouldn't we? I think we fell short by 2, didn't we, Jack?
To be fair, it's not the end of the world because I'm a million miles behind you.
Okay. Okay, well I'm going to go a bit closer, so I'm going to go here and put the necklace grate in front of me.
Moving as well by
The
2.
old scroty boy.
The
Jack's
scrot.
moving by, oh, actually, Jack's moving by 3.
And I'm actually, this turn, I'm actually going to switch to my catalyst weapon, which I had up anyway, and I'm going to cast myself a blood golem, which I'm going to stick by this here.
Ian, it'd be worth moving Jack another 3 into the room, which you would have been able to do.
Okay.
Oh no, no kidding, because Aidan wasn't in there at that point.
Okay. Right, darkness roll.
Hello, darkness. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
What have you got? Is that a 2? It is War of the Worlds.
I'm not actually sure where it's from.
Hang on.
Just a really good song, mate. It's Southern Garfunkel.
Put it back on for a minute. Aidan. Put it
Yeah,
back on.
I'm just.
I feel like we're saying goodbye to Aidan.
No, I think Shazam's probably. Shazam's not picking it up.
I'm hearing it quite clearly, but anyway, Aidan, you've opened a door, haven't you, this turn?
Yep.
Oh, sorry, we've just rolled for we've just done the darkness roll, haven't we? So we've got to do exploration first. Ah, it's an L corridor.
I think there are other cards to go.
We're not going to get through this dungeon, are we? What a pain.
Will we do another evening this week?
Yeah.
Have you got the time, Liam?
Oh, well, I'm probably not, because I'm packing up the house now.
Yeah.
That's a pain. Right, okay, so it's now a corridor. It's going to go red. Who wants to roll for monsters or an event card?
Aidan.
1.
Monsters.
It's got bloody monsters. Okay, let's see what we got. So encounter-wise, we have 3 scorned savages and 6 lurker scouts.
Right, well.
Oh dear.
Right, what do we want to do? Are we going to call it here, or do you want to wail on these guys for a bit?
Let's wail on them.
The rest of you good for that for a bit?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to fall over anyway, so.
And we've got 3 savages. Well, the only good thing, Aidan, is when you fall down, you get rid of poison.
Yeah.
We're down
I'm just wondering, thinking about it, that might have, in hindsight, we should have really let me just fall over, got rid of the poison, and then just used all the bandages and cursed heart to get me back up to full health.
Yeah, we probably should have done.
Obviously, I would have had a wound or whatever it is, serious wound or whatever you get after halving it.
Yeah, nasty one.
So,
Lost enough.
so is that lurker scouts? Yeah, lurker scouts. And scorned savages. Just getting the cards out.
right, Liam?
I have done one shot. It looks like I'm about to do two. I snuck one in earlier. It's on the recording, so I've got, you know, proof. Right, okay, stats. So the savages, the ones closest to the front, 3 of them, they have an endurance of 7. They have 1 attack, hits on a 3+. They have 5 strength, which is reasonably high. They've got 11 life, movement of 4, and initiative 4. Someone want to roll a perk as well?
Okay. 2.
So headbutt, aggressive defense. Whenever a melee attack misses the scorn, misses the scorn, and not only on a roll of 1. Okay, so normally if you roll a 1 when hitting them, they'd headbutt you. Now they'll headbutt you if you just miss them, period.
Ooh, I think I'll be using the old balls in that case.
I think you'll be wearing a tombstone, mate.
Nah.
The scouts, they're the shooty ones. They've got movement of 9. They've got initiative of 6. They've got a life of 8.
Nice.
But they have endurance of 7. And they have attack of 1, but it hits on a 2+. And they have strength of 4, and they need a perk, someone.
He's going to fall over. If they can't step over his foot,
Which they can.
Did I roll for a perk, Aidan?
Yeah, boy.
zero go. We'd make a little block for you when you catch up.
That's a 4, isn't it? So, slippery. They may move through squares blocked by other characters. Right, so those are the guys. I don't know if you can see the stats or not.
Yep, just about.
So, Jack is first, I think, because we're back in combat.
Nope.
Run in.
There's not a huge amount I can do. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Can you run me so I'm just south of the doorway?
Just south of the doorway, so 1, 2, 3, 4. You're behind Aidan.
He's in stealth. None of them can see him.
Okay, so are you running into the room, Jack?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. I'm in stealth so they can't see or target me.
Okay, so Jack is in the throng. What have we got next? Vicky.
Low.
What
Where are
else?
you moving your boat to?
I suppose realistically, I need to shove it in front of Aidan, don't I?
First thing, if you do stick him there, it's going to limit anything melee like moving out of the room.
I can only personally get as far as the square just south of you, Liam.
Problem is, if I put the necroscope in the room, it's just going to get shot before it stops the melee guys.
Oh, the ranged guys are going first, aren't they?
Yeah, they're initiative 6.
That's a fucker.
And Aidan's kind of in the way of the golem, which is a pain.
Aiden's going to be falling over.
Well, that's a good shout, actually. So the golem's actually blocking anyway. I don't think I need to move my stuff in that case.
Okay. Yeah, like I say, I can only run, I believe, to the first south of you.
Okie doke. So Vicky's going 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Are you sure you want to go that close, Vicky? Because you might get attacked from there potentially.
I can step one back. Problem is to walk in. 1, 2, 3, Yeah. Yeah, leave me one back, because I'm less likely to be hit.
Okay. And then it is Aidan. What's your initiative these days?
6, I think. Let's have a look. My initiative is
Here's 6.
6.
Okay. I don't think the shooters can actually see anyone other than Aidan. So I think, because I think I'm covered by the corner of the wall, so I reckon every single shot is going to land on Aidan.
Yeah, come on in. Doesn't matter, I'm going to fall over anyway, so.
I reckon 2 of those range people can see you, Liam. Annoyingly.
Well, I was debating this, but if you draw a straight line between, that's the closest one to me, that cuts through the corner of the wall.
I think it does, but does it? Really?
Yeah, certainly this back one does easily. And this one, going from middle to middle, it does. It cuts through the corner of the wall. I'm going from the centre of its base to the centre of my base.
Yeah.
So I think they're all on Aidan.
Okay, well, you were about to die, Aidan. Even without the poison.
Behavioural Aidan.
6.
So each lurker adjacent to an accursed will move, ignoring threat as far as possible, but still in line of sight of one or more accursed. So they move away if they need to. Those without an accursed in line of sight will move until one or more are in line of sight. And basically they're all going to use their chakrams at you. So chakram is 1d6 plus their strength of 4. And they are hitting on a 2+. So 6 of them. First one is a crit. Fuck me.
I was going to say, they can only damage me if they crit, so that one does it straight away. Yeah, that actually knocks me over. Oh no, what does it do? Do they still have to roll for damage?
They still got to roll for damage. It's 1d6 plus 4.
Yeah, so it's just 1d6 damage.
What's your evade, Aidan?
It's pointless because I'm going to get knocked over, aren't I? So.
Well, if you can stand up, Aidan, you'll be able to take the rest of these shots.
So when will I stand up after getting knocked over?
Well, the way it works is once you've gone down, every turn your soul will try and re-enter your body as long as one of us is still alive. And you have to roll 2 dice every turn and get equal to or lower than your current health. Well, your health is going to be 0. So that's why we need to spend cursed hearts in order to bring your health up and bring it up and higher enough that hopefully you can roll 2d6, get equal or under, and you get back up.
Alright, okay.
If we all go down, we're all dead.
Yeah, sure. Well, I mean, yeah, I might as well evade this thing then. So evading will add another 3, so that's a damage reduction of 7. So 1d6 minus, so that's 3, which puts me on 0. Does that actually knock me over then?
Well, I've rolled a 4. So they're currently on 4 plus their strength of 4. They're currently on 8.
Oh, it only does 1 damage to me then.
Okay. The next one will roll to hit you on a 2, is rolled a 4, so that will probably bounce off your armour, so it's...
Yeah.
They can't wound you, can you?
If they roll a 6, they do 1 damage.
It's rolled a 6.
I'll evade that as well, so it does none.
Oh, you have to declare before you do the damage roll, though?
Oh, right, okay, so it does 1 damage.
The third one has hit you. Do you want to evade or not?
Yeah, I'll evade it, why not?
You've rolled a 1, and then
Yeah, typical.
the fourth one has hit you. Do you want to evade or not?
Yeah, go then.
You sure? Because you've got these melee guys coming in.
No, that's fine. Yeah, but it's fine. Yeah.
It's a 6.
Ugh, 1 damage.
No,
One hit point.
no, you evaded though, didn't you?
Yeah.
And then are we on attack?
Wait.
I think we're on attack 5 now. So it's hit you. What do you want to do?
I will try and parry actually.
You can't parry shooting, I don't think.
No.
Oh, it's still a shot. No, it's fine. I'll just suck this one up.
It's a 4.
Bounce.
And the last one has hit you on a 2, annoyingly. What do you want to do?
Yeah, just I'll suck it up. I can only do 1 hit point to me, so I've got 2 left.
1.
Bounce.
Oh my god. Black Knight is hanging on by a thread. It's then the Black Knight's go. So you're poisoned to shite, aren't you?
Well, yeah, this is going to knock me down regardless. Unless I roll 4 6s.
You can do it.
Oh, 1 6.
Okay. Aiden's gone down. Frustrating. So we need to get some life into Aiden, but there's not much point in spending a cursed heart when it's 2.
No.
So Aiden's had his go, he's poisoned to shite. It's then the melee guys who do you want to roll for behaviour, Aiden?
Yes, I'm right. 6.
So each savage without a target moves by 6 towards the nearest accursed. Each attacks their target with a club, and if they are moved within this, and if they have moved within this turn, add 2 to damage for each attack. That's a bit nasty. So they're going to go 1, 2, 3 and get stopped by the golem. 1, 2, 3, 4. They still have to step around you, don't they, Jack?
Yeah.
We'll have to walk around me, they can't go through me.
Okay. So 2 hitting the golem, and they hit on a 3+ because they can't hit anything else, so they will attack it. First one misses, and then the next one misses as well. Double 2. Golem takes it. It's actually done something. And then it's my go.
Yep.
I'm on my gnarled staff, so I'm going to throw. Almost want to throw 6 dice, but it's probably a terrible idea. So I'm going to roll 4 dice into decay. I've got a double 2, but I'm allowed to re-roll that with my staff that you guys found. Oh shite, I got a double 5. So I've link severed with my minions. I can't activate my minions next turn, or until the start of my next turn, so they won't be able to fight. But I do pull off decay, which I'm going to put into the Scorn just south of me, and he's got 7 dice. 7 dice, he needs 2 6s to shrug this off, which he doesn't, so he's going to suffer 1d6 plus 6 wounds. So he's just suffered 9 wounds.
Nice.
How much else do you have? 11?
11, annoyingly.
Okay.
So 9 wounds, I can't do anything else. So darkness roll.
Aiden?
Hello, darkness. Oh.
What was it? A 1. Oh bloody hell.
We're moving on to a red as well.
Um, who wants to roll this to see if it's monsters or an event?
I got it. Aiden's not. He's rolled monsters every time so far. And I just rolled more monsters.
Oh shit, the bed.
Three.
Event card. Oh sorry, monster card. This just went from good to quite bad. 1d3 plus 3 devourers. Who wants to roll that dice?
Yeah, okay. I rolled a 2.
That's pretty good. So we got 3 devourers. I vote that
1d3 plus 3.
Yeah, so, oh sorry, my bad. So there's 4 devourers. Crap.
Not fair.
Very good turn, Matt.
I like fair dice game.
Sick.
I'm inclined to vote that we call it there because we are in a bit of a mess now. And it's going to take a while to dig ourselves out of that.
Yep.
Yeah, and you're gonna have to photograph everything.
Yep.
Take off stream, but
Yeah, this is like the worst possible scenario I was hoping for.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Let me just try and let's get my TV back on so I can try and stop the stream in a bit. What's the thinking of here then to try and sort this crap out?
Well, I'm always thinking, is it worth just picking my body up and running for the exit?
That is an option.
I mean, you've got 2 cursed heart rolls, but you've got to wait until that's up higher. You guys haven't taken any damage, so these lot you'll probably chunk through quite happily. It's just going to take its time, to be honest.
I'm certainly hoping to chew through those archers when I have a shot at them.
Yeah, yeah, I mean Jack should make pretty light work of them. I reckon Vicky and I can probably finish off the savages.
And then wait until we've got
So
a couple of decent rolls on the old thingy. So for cursed heart for me.
is it 6 lurkers and 4 savages?
We've got 6 lurkers down south, and we've got 3 savages where I'm pointing at the moment. One of which is pretty much dead. He's only got a couple of wounds left. So, I mean, realistically, Vicky, I mean, you're going at high initiative, aren't you?
Yeah.
But the problem is we've got those 3 devourers which are about to come in, and they tend to attack the mind, don't they?
Yeah.
So I'll just get the devourer card out quickly so you can have a quick think.
One of the savages is wounded, yes?
Yeah, it's only got a couple of lives, a couple of health left on it. So the devourers, they either do Nash, which is 1d3 plus 3 damage plus their strength of 4, so that's 1d6 plus 7 basically, which is pretty good. Or they do Eye of Terror, so the devourer rolls the number of d6 equal to its mind, which is 4, and for every 5/6 scored, the victim must pass a mind test or gain 1 insanity.
Yeah.
So they're pretty horrible as well. So it's gonna be a bit rough, unfortunately, and because the devourers have ambushed us, they're going to be setting up right next to us as well. So, in fact, where do you want to place the devourers? Because I can take a photo of that ready for when we pick this up again. These are what we're looking at.
Behind the golem.
Well, I've got to go next to Accursed where possible.
Yeah, they're ambushing us. Well, I reckon one goes in the doorway behind me. Do they take 4 squares?
I think they take 1 square. I think they're just big models.
Might be right. So, in which case, I believe, because they can't see Jack, he's in stub, and Aiden's dead. So they're going to pile themselves around you.
Not dead, I'm just having a rest.
Okay. So I reckon you'll put 2 in the doorway.
Okay.
And then you'll have.
What, 2 in the doorway next to you?
To be honest, I think all 4 will literally be around me. Realistically.
Oh crap, there's 4 of them, isn't there?
Yeah. I reckon all 4 will be literally around me.
We could be in some real, to quote Hudson, some real pretty shit here because we've got no bandages left.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it might be worth just picking me up and running like a bunch of screaming girls.
We've never done that before.
No.
Usually we find, to quote Jurassic Park, usually life finds a way.
Speak for yourself, someone dead.
Well, I resurrect dead quite easily. I mean, surely I should be able to get Aidan back up.
Yeah, I don't think Aidan getting back up is going to be the issue.
Well, to be frank, I mean, would you even want Aidan back up? Because what's the point in Aidan coming back up on bugger all life if he then goes back down real quick? Because all he's going to do is pick up another horrific injury.
Yeah.
So it's almost like,
Don't get him up during this fight.
well, it's almost like you have to spend two cursed heart vials to get Aidan up to a reasonable amount of life before you even want him up. But I think the rules say his soul has to try and enter his body every turn, so I'm not even sure if he has a say over it. But you could delay it potentially by not using the cursed heart. But either way, it's a bit of a tricky one.
I'll be tempted to say we see what happens in the next round. With this load of stuff here, it's going to be tricky.
Yeah.
I mean, I personally know what I'm going to be doing on my turn eventually.
Well, what's your plan? You just barrel rolling into the 6 and just cleaving the lot?
Well, that's it. The first one will be heading south and then aiming to cleave with my first big hit. But at the end of my turn, I will turn around and launch my holy water at the 3 savages that are at your south, trying to give you lots of breathing room to deal with those 4 nasty bastards.
Well, see, the initiative of the Devourers is really low. It's 4. So, do you want to like play out Vicky's turn and Jack's turn now, so we can see what the lay of the land looks like before we stop the stream?
Probably not, because then we're stopping halfway through a turn. It would get really confusing.
Okay, fair enough. Alright, well I'll kill the stream in a minute once I'm actually in a position to do that. I'm just waiting for my ropey monitor to turn back on. I mean, do you guys want to try and chew through this, or do you want to leg it?
I'd like to try and chew through it.
That's the case of...
I mean, if I pick up the second horrific wound, you know, that's not so much of a big deal, you know. Okay, fair enough. It's going to cost quite a bit to fix me.
Yeah, the problem is, if you die 3 times, you're permanently dead regardless.
Oh, I'll just leg it out the flip, you know. I'll just run away at that point.
Well, shall we roll for... do you want to roll for Aidan's horrific injury now anyway? Because it's not like you have to delay this. I mean, we can just crack on with that.
Okay, what do I need to roll for my horrific?
Right, so, well...
Horrific injury, though, until he stood up, will he?
It's going to happen.
I know it's going to happen, but are we not going to be confusing ourselves with the order we're doing things in when we next reload?
Well, I just wondered if you'd want to see what his horrific injury is for a giggle before we call it for a few weeks. You know, it's the inner marrow in me, the sadist, is coming out.
What, the one that says permanent death, right?
Yeah, well, basically, Aidan, if you do roll 12, you are permanently dead. Your soul is just, it comes back, but it's just forever tormented, and you just can't function.
Absolute sod's law when you couldn't roll 6s to get rid of poison.
Well, he's got his petri dish to toss them into. Also, double 1 is end of the line. The Grim Warden pretty much just comes along and takes you away. And basically says, "You've had enough, son, it's time to come with me." Everything else in between ranges from internal bleeding, crippled leg, broken teeth, loss of an arm. You know, there's lots of bad things in there.
Roger. Well, do you want me to roll now or what then? Or...
Well, I'm up for you rolling it, but I don't know what the others think.
Go on then.
I don't mind.
Go on.
6.
So, you have concussion. That's actually the best one you could have rolled. Several blows to the head leave you feeling sleepy and dazed. Your mind value is decreased by 1.
Oh well. It's just like I've had a few too many whiskies.
I think that's pretty cool. Okay, well, shall we, are we done there then? Are we going to call it?
Yeah.
I think that is it.
Okay.
Kill the cliffhanger,
You
mate.
cuss.
Yeah, well, I'm going to fight with my tech to end the stream. Maybe a power cut will do it for me. So I shall just bid you guys farewell on Skype and catch you later.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
See you later. Have a good one. Bye.
Ciao.